But you know, Latinx doesn't look one way, doesn't act one way.
Yeah.
Latinx is not monolithic, right? And I think that it's important that we, you know, not speak for every Latinx, right?
That.
From starring in hit series like Law & Order, Special Victims Unit, to acting on the big screen for feature films like The Burning Plane, it's clear, more than clear, that Danny Pino is a versatile actor who has a successful career in film, theater, and TV, and now he's taking his acting chops to FX's returning series, Mayans MC. So welcome, Danny.
Thank you.
Happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We're happy to have you here with us.
Tell me, what can we expect from these TV series?
Yeah.
Man, Mayans MC. Mayans MC is essentially based, it's set in Santo Padre, which is a border town on the U.S. side. On the Mexican side, it is Santa Madre, right? And you know, it's a story about the Mayans Motorcycle Club. So if you were a fan of Sons of Anarchy,
Yes.
this is the next this is the next step of that mythology, right? So it's mostly Latino cast,
That's cool.
right? And it is a mostly Latino motorcycle club, right?
That's really cool.
And they were the rivals to the Sons, right? And so Kurt Sutter and Elgin James have taken that mythology and riffed into a more Latinx
I love that.
show.
Do you feel like now we're better represented Latinos in Hollywood? Do we have more opportunities?
Oh, I think by far we're more represented, but that's not to say that there isn't a lot of room to grow, and which there is, right? I mean, there's a difference between having a Latino on a series, right, and having a Latino as the protagonist of that series, right?
Of course.
Or having a Latino be the showrunner, creator of that
Exactly.
series, so that you're then telling that series not only with Latinos in mind, but from that point of view.
Exactly.
Right?
That have experienced that story.
That experience
in
a
a way.
story, absolutely.
Yeah, connected more.
You know, I have to ask, I know with Mayans MC, you know, it's like you say, it's a very Latinx cast, it's depicted on the Mayans, and so, I mean, that's already instilled in you, in your character, but with all the, you know, series and all the movies that you do, how do you bring in that Latinx into your characters?
By walking in the room.
All right.
You know, the fact that I'm involved, I mean, that's certainly who I am. But you know, Latinx doesn't look one way, doesn't act one way. Latinx is not monolithic, right? And I think that it's important that we, you know, not speak for every Latinx,
I love
right?
that.
That's what, when we're talking about representation, it's not just representation of a group, but individuals within the group, right? Because there's not one way that we see anything.
Because the stereotypes are created like that.
Absolutely. I mean, and you know, to say that we are a race is a misnomer, right?
Yeah.
Because we all know that we all look super different, and we have different cultures, right, and different histories, and you know, so there's that is for some people a difficulty, right? For me, I see it as an opportunity to tell all of our different stories, right? It's inspirational to know that there's such a wide range that we can
Oh my
do and
God.
play.
I know, I'm feeling inspired right now.
Yes,
Like,
go
yes,
for
amen.
president.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Where's the tequila in here?
Oh my God, we need that. Okay, well,
No, I wouldn't.
how was it working alongside great stars? Like, you know who I'm gonna ask you?
Hit me.
You know,
No, I have so many that you just popped into my head. So,
Edward James.
oh my God. Man.
He's Google Gagaing over.
You know, Edward James Olmos, you know, he's one of those icons, right? That people often say, don't meet your heroes, right? Because you're bound to be disappointed.
No, don't tell me that.
And he is the opposite of that.
I got nervous.
Yeah.
He's leaving me on the cliffhanger like Mayans.
Hey, that's what Mayans does. Mayans has actually infused my answers with cliffhangers
no
within.
That's a lifestyle.
I'll tell you what, he's not only an exceptional actor, right? We all know that, and he's proven that over and over and over again. But as a director, as a producer, but more than that, as a citizen of the world, right? As a human being, as an activist, you know, he has this other consciousness of, you know, about trying to improve people's lives.
Absolutely.
Right?
And you're following those footsteps, Danny, because you're doing it to us. I feel just talking to you right now, you're improving our lives. I really thank you for being here.
Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for the
Please come more often.
Thank you for being
Sorry,
here.
Chris, wherever you are. I think
Sorry.
Hey, if you like getting the top entertainment stories through the Latin lens, then subscribe.
We talk everything from Rosalia to Beyonce.
All the things. All the things.
Press
Subscribe.
that button.
Press it.